Hi guys, it's me, a day late and a dollar short. You wouldn't even believe I had recorded this awesome video and then deleted it by mistake. But I'm here to tell you about my meeting yesterday. Great meeting. First, let me just I want to give a disclaimer. My boyfriend has decided that he didn't want to go through the program. So I am moving forward without him. So now that I got that out the way, let's go on to my meeting. It was a quick meeting. I'm sure it didn't even last an entire hour. I'm sorry I'm doing this video old school. I only got one hand. But here's my new action plan. It's still 2 pages, but the pay stubs, pay stubs, bank statements, credit card statements, is stuff that will stay on, you know, anyway, because you have to upload those all the time. So the only few new things that I had to do was I had to submit something stating that I did not still own my previous home in my home state. This morning I tried to do that and it was a runaround. I contacted so many people trying to get something stating that I don't have ownership in that house anymore. So I finally got something. I forwarded it to my MC and I haven't heard back from her, so I will be re-forwarding it tomorrow to see if she got it and if that will suffice. Also on here she has bank statements, irregular large sum withdrawals, and bank statements non-payroll or non-business deposits. In case you did not know, if you withdraw large sums of money from your checking account, you have to write an LOE explaining why. On the flip side of that, if you deposit a large sum of money in your account, then you have to, I don't know whether remote that TV is kind of loud, but you have to also write in a letter of explanation for that. So, I'm sorry guys, let me pause that. But for my first appointment that I went to in February, I didn't have a checkbook. I didn't write checks in my previous life. I just didn't believe in writing them. I always would withdraw the money for the things that I needed to pay. So I do know why I had that large irregular withdrawal on my account. Now, after I left that meeting, I went straight to my bank online and ordered me some checks. So now I pay everything with checks, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And yeah, that's all she has on here. And then it's my payment shock and my minimum required funds. Now, as you guys may or may not know, if you're new, hey, if you're an old person and you've been watching my chopped up videos, and you know that I was not saving my payment shock because I really wanted to pay stuff off. I was trying to pay off as much stuff as I could before I went back yesterday. So she asked me, one of the questions she asked me was when will I start saving my payment shock? I said June. She said, well, when will you be ready? I said, well, I want to be ready in September. She said, well, no, you have to save 6 months of payment shock. So 6 months will be December the 1st. My next third meeting is set for November, which I really originally wanted it set for January, because I don't like conducting business at the end of the year, because people closing out stuff, going on vacation, then there's holidays and the whole to-do, and I don't like it. So I wanted to set my appointment for the second week of January, but the system wouldn't allow her to set meetings out that far yet, so we set it for November. So that's when I will go back. And she said that meeting would just be a quick touch up to see where I am with my payment shock and my MRF and stuff like that. So that's that part of it. So just a quick recap of what we actually did in my meeting. It was just more uploading the payment of paycheck stubs and credit card statements and bank statements, which I have been emailing them to the email NACA links.com. So I'm not sure why she didn't already have them. So that makes me a little skeptical about that whole setup they have going on. So, and she also needed my LOEs, which you guys know. In my first visit, I had all of my LOEs because I printed off my credit report and I wrote an LOE for everything that was on it because I wanted to be prepared. So, because I traveled around with this big binder, you see that? Look at this. Like, it got stuff. Ugh. It got stuff. This thing is so heavy I couldn't even get it out the car. So because, you know, I traveled with this, I still had my LOEs from the last time, so I just took them out, gave them to her, and she uploaded those. And my voter registration card, which they never actually sent me a card, but I did go online and print off the thing stating my name and that I'm registered to vote. So I have that in this big binder. It's just so big. Like, look at that. I got stuff. I gotta put the stuff back that I took out for her yesterday. When I give it to her, I just stick it back in here, and I always say, well, I'll go through it and put it all back in its proper place when I get home. So I'm going to do that after I finish this video. Oh, and my tax transcripts, I had those, and she uploaded those. And that was it. And then she said, you know, went over my stuff, and she was like, well, you know, if you pay off one of these, my department store credit card, you know, then you'll be looking good. And I was like, oh, good. Yay, I already did. So she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. So she went in and she saw, you know, on her computer. And then she said, well, okay, if you pay off, I didn't owe that much on this furniture bill I had from last Christmas. She said, well, if you pay that off. I said, well, yeah, I did. She was like, oh, you did? And it was, and she put it back in there and fiddled around a little bit more. And she was like, oh, your affordability amount went up. And, you know, I was like, what? Yay. So I was like so excited. And this video is running on. I don't know if it might be a two-parter, but we'll see. Before I went to the meeting, I had decided like a couple weeks ago that I wanted my house budget to stay under $100,000. Now I live in sort of, it's not considered a rural area. It's a city, but not a city by my standards. Like, I'm from a big city. I'm from a capital city, so I'm used to bigger. This is a very small city, so finding a house under $100,000 is not going to be hard for me to do. Now, will it have all the bells and whistles? No. Will it have everything on my wish list? Which my wish list consists of a garage, a breakfast bar, a sunroom, and 2 living areas, like a formal living room and a formal living room and a den, because I want to have 2 separate living spaces. No, it probably won't, but it'll be a nice, decent home. I have been looking, and I found a house for like $97,000. It was 22 something square feet, and it had a den, a living room. I mean, so you just have to do your due diligence to look. So I'm confident that when it's my time, I should be able to find something under the $100,000 where I want to be, because, you know, I've kind of had to slow myself down, humble myself a little bit, and know my pockets. I don't want to be, I guess it's called house poor. I think that's the term. I don't want to be that. Like, I would love the big, beautiful home like I have on the back of my binder. Can you see that? This was my dream home. It's sold.